this is a good angle because now what you can see here, so can you see these yellow bits that are coming out of in between the vertebra? So let's just kind of get rid of this here as well. Get rid of the splenius and multifidi, all these muscles that we don't need at the moment. Out of the spinal cord come out these nerve roots, okay? So for example, the one I've highlighted there, that is the C5 nerve root. And for example, out of these nerve roots, you're going to get the brachial plexus, okay? So let's just first of all remove some more muscles here, and then I'm going to select the brachial plexus nerve roots. I know there's a lot going on here, but what you can see from this angle is the main nerve roots. So for example, look at these thick yellow lines that come out of in between the vertebra. These are all of the nerve roots that are going to comprise the brachial plexus. So I'm just going to select the C5, and then what we're going to do is multi-select the C6, C7 and C8, okay? So if any of you are wondering why there is a C8 here, this is not really related to the vertebra, it relates to the nerve root, okay? Now this may kind of sound a bit more complicated, but because the C8 nerve root comes out of in between the C7 vertebra and the T1 vertebra, which are these two here, this is the nerve root that's essentially going to be named C8. So we've got about 5 nerve roots here that make up the brachial plexus, okay? So if you imagine that these nerve roots connect into the spinal cord and together they make up the entire plexus. Now, from out of these nerve roots, you're gonna get the bigger nerves that are then going to descend down into the body like this. So let's just kind of select these a bit more just so you can see how everything works. If I just go ahead and fade everything around them, there we go. So this is a really good representation of the brachial plexus. So the brachial plexus will be the combination of these 5 nerve roots here that come out of the spinal cord. So this is a spinal cord, these nerve roots come out there, and then they will travel together. In order to understand the cervical plexus, we need to go higher into the body, into the neck, basically, into the cervical region. So basically, I've come a bit closer here, and what I need to do, I'm just going to remove some of these supportive muscles that I've talked about a couple of seconds ago, and also these here, because I think they'll be in the way here for the time being. There we go. So basically what we've got here, when it comes to the cervical plexus, we're going to have the C1 to C4 nerve root. So like I said, if we find this is the C1 nerve root. So again, let's multi-select all of them. Can you see how the nerve roots actually connect onto the spinal Dura Mater, which is essentially the membrane that surrounds the spinal cord. This is like a membrane that essentially protects the spinal cord. So let's just kind of fade everything around, and just want you to see how the Dura Mater looks like. Can you see the green kind of shade there that goes all the way down into the spine? Okay, so imagine now, this is we can even like isolate that, let's isolate. So there we go, this is what it looks like. And what I've got up there is basically one of the nerve